Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog, and we have a lot to talk about this time, guys. So before I just, rage talk all day, how about I show you something? So guys, we are starting to put the clone army on the table, and as you can see, that is 8 base plates right there. See this first row? That's 5 base plates of clone troopers. There is going to be 20 base plates of clone troopers. So that's right, there's going to be another row 5 here, another row 5 there, and a row 5 in the back. How awesome is that? Completely awesome. Well, bam. I know, I'm kind of just geeking out a little bit there, guys. But I am really excited about this clone army video, because I know so many of you have been looking forward to this video, and I want to make it the best. I honestly do. Now, another thing I want to talk about, guys, is, I've actually, this is my last week before school, so I only have 4 days as I'm making this vlog. I only have 4 days left. I go right after Labor Day, which is September 3rd, 4th, one of those days, is when I go back to school, and, hey, at least I get to drive to school. I don't have to take a bus anymore now. I have my driver's license. That's always cool. So yeah, another year of school. It's actually my last full year of school. The next year I won't actually be taking full classes, if that makes any sense. I know some of you wouldn't understand that, but what I'm talking about is this year, you have your full day of school, right? Next year, sometimes you'll have half days in your school year. Half days, or, when the day's cut in half. Well, it's going to be like that for me every day next year, and that will be awesome because I can put a lot more time in my videos during school next year. But I'll talk about that. That's a year away. That's 2014, 2015 year. We're still stuck in 2013 to 2014. So we're talking about that year. Let's go back to that. So guys, I've been having lots of ideas. Lots of awesome ideas that I know a lot of you are really going to like. But I keep on telling in my head, I'm like, okay, no, you guys want the clone army, so I'm staying to that. So that's why this is my priority. I still have a lot of sets to build. That is what's delaying it, is because of all the sets I have to build, and I'm not the fastest builder in the world. You would think I would be, but honestly, it's not about being the fastest. It's just, it's not fun building sets that you've already built. Repetitive set building is not fun. It really isn't. Building the set for the first time is a fun experience, but when you have to build it multiple times, or you built it in the past just once, it's not fun. It really isn't. I know a lot of you would think it'd be. It's not. Heck, even putting the clone troopers on the base plates isn't that fun, to be honest with you guys. But I do it for you guys, and I do it because in the end result, it does look pretty freaking awesome. So I think it's worth it for that. Anyways, like I was saying, I have lots of ideas that keep on sparking up, and I've had ideas for the last past 3 months. I've had so many new ideas for new videos, and there's been, obviously, if you look at my channels, there's been a lack of content and a lack of views too, and so I'm gonna freaking pump that stuff up, and I have lots and lots of ideas I have coming in for you guys. I really would love to talk about them all day, but I don't have all day to talk about them. So, my priority is, once I get the Clone Army video done, which should be in the next week or so, probably 2 weeks, I'm looking possibly at September 6th. However, I'm not saying anything that's a confirmed date. You'll know it's a confirmed date once I put a teaser video out on the main channel. Once that teaser video comes out, that'll immediately tell you the exact date I'll be uploading the video that I have a promised date for, if that makes any sense. Right, so right after I get the clone army done, that is when I'm just going to start working on a whole bunch of awesome things. Now, the first awesome thing, I guess you could say, sorry, I get text messages a lot. So one of the awesome things that I have planned, and I think a lot of you are going to like this, is, as you can see right here, there's going to be 20 base plates right there, right? So once I take all of the clone troopers down, that's 20 base plates on this new awesome ping pong table. It's finally folded down and everything. Looks awesome. Now, I've always wanted to do this. I'm going to make a Kashyyyk MOC. And I know a lot of you actually have this planned because of the new 2014 battle packs, how they're based off episode 3. and stuff like that. However, I'm building a Kashyyyk MOC that is going to be 20 base plates big, and it's going to be probably at one point of the entire MOC, it will be probably up to 3 feet. We're going to be building multiple floors. I have lots of ideas for this. It's going to be my greatest build ever, and I've been sketching. A lot of times this will be the first thing that I've ever sketched. For the last couple months, I've been putting research into Kashyyyk, and then I've been looking at forests and experimenting on builds and stuff. I've also been looking at a lot of concept art from the actual Star Wars films, from Episode 3 of Kashyyyk and Forest, and all kinds of things to get ideas and different builds. So the idea is it's not going to be part of the Battle of Kashyyyk that you see within the movie. It's actually going to have a giant base within. If you look in that very first scene of Kashyyyk, they have this fly view of you going around these mountains, which then goes to these giant trees on the beach, which is where the battle is. Those giant mountains have lots of going in and out. And I was like, hey, what if there's a clone base in those? I know it's probably, the base I'm imagining is humongous, something that it would take a long time for the Republic to build. But for this sake, Star Wars is fictional, and there's all kinds of fan fiction. And I'm going to create my own fan fiction on Kashyyyk. I'm going to say that there was a giant clone base, which led to a giant battle. So I'm going to have a giant rock wall, and behind that will be this amazing base, an inside base that will, and on top it will cover the giant wall will actually cover over the base. There'll be cannons that can come out. There'll be automatic features. I have a lot of ideas for this. And then on the front of the MOC, I have an idea where it'll be a beach. It'll be just like the Battle of Kashyyyk. It'll have a giant tree, it'll be huge. I'll have that, and I'll have those stair-step kind of wooden things the Wookiees build. And then that'll lead into the rock wall, which will be huge. I can't spoil everything, but that is my overview idea of what I have in mind. And I have a lot of sketches of a lot of different parts of the MOC that I want to happen. And it might get bigger than 20 base plates. It might be 25 base plates. We'll have to see. Because it'd pretty much be the size of that ping pong table, if you can get an idea. This will be those of you who know Brick Plumber, the guy who made the Hoth base, and he also made an indoor MOC. It's going to be like that. That detailed, that big. And I am not bringing it to any brick convention, so it will not leave my house. I will just make lots, and the idea is it's going to make a lot of videos, and I want to make a lot of videos for you guys, because it's going to show you guys. I'm going to take my time, the new weekly updates will have video updates of this MOC, and on top of that, during those weekly updates, I'll also have how to build videos, or how you build a certain thing out of the MOC. There's going to be a lot of video content coming out of this. And that's how I'm going to get the money to build it, is because of all the videos I'll be able to make out of it will be funding the video, or funding the MOC itself, and then it'll come down to its final MOC video, which I hope will get a couple 100,000 views, because it's pretty darn awesome. Heck, could even get 1 million views. That would be amazing. Unlikely though, but it would be really cool. And maybe I'll make a quick stop motion out of it, nothing big. But I might use it for all kinds of different things. So I have a lot of ideas for the MOC, and that's only one idea. I have tons of other ideas. I have stop motion ideas. I can't say it, but I have a lot of other ideas that I know a lot of you are going to like. And a lot of you know that there's a lack of Lego stop motion on YouTube, because a lot of people just aren't as into it. So I'm going to take that to my advantage and definitely use it. I have a lot planned. And as you guys, when you saw, a lot of you, I hope everybody who's watching this video saw my Lego Halo trailer that was made in Lego. That was one of my best stop motion. That was my best stop motion animated feature film thing, trailer, whatever you want to call it. So a lot of you are very impressed that I have very much improved on my animating, better video quality. It's looking great. So, and I also have my really awesome friend Zach, FB Studios. He's a master at effects, and without him, my brick films wouldn't look nothing without him, because He is a master with Adobe After Effects. It's crazy. He's a good friend of mine, and I couldn't thank him enough for helping me out with the Halo video. Oh, by the way, the behind the scenes video is coming out for the Halo video finally within the next couple weeks. Once I get the Clone Army video done, I'll probably put that out right after that comes out. All right. That's a lot of talk in this video, guys, so I hope a lot of you tried to listen in and didn't skip through the video like some people do. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about you, and you, and you, and you. Alright, guys, I'm going to end it on that. Thank you very much for putting up with my awkwardness, and hey, I'll have more vlogs for you soon. Clone Army is coming soon. I'm looking at September 6th. I'm tipsy about it, but that's actually in a week, so it just depends. Can I get this Clone Army set up in a week? And then I'll get the video filmed. I'll have some friends come over. We'll all film it together. It'll be really fun, and yeah, fun. Fun. Clone Army's coming soon, guys. I'll see you in another vlog. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Bye-bye, guys.